Good morning. Today is the 29th of December 2025 and it's currently 7:58 a.m. and I need to get up because I have volunteering today at the hospital. I've had the week off, so I go in twice a week. So I've had 2 days off. So I've gotten used to not waking up at this time. I've got into the habit because it's been Christmas, so you can't even see me on spot patches. These plans is I need to go volunteering, obviously. Then I need to go pick up a parcel for my friend's birthday at Boots. And then I need to come home, do some university work. And then I have therapy. So it's not like a really busy day. It's just awkward timings. You can't, I like to call it waiting mode. If I've got something on at like 6 p.m, so I leave here at 6 p.m. to get to therapy for 6:30. I just can't do anything. I'm just in bloody waiting mode all day. Like, if I've got something at 2 p.m. and I wake up at 10 a.m, I won't do anything else until 2 p.m. Well, until I have to leave. Yeah, it's a problem. I feel like to survive today, I'm gonna need a coffee. I never normally have coffee. Well, I have it like midday, but I never have it in the morning. But today, I've woken up. Basically. And I'm really tired. I don't even know if I have more spoon. Got a spoon, not wasted. Oh, it's so cold. It's currently 5 degrees. I'm making a mess. So I'll do a tutorial. That makes a foam. So you add coffee, then you add a bit of water, and then you've got a foam. Now, then you add in some caramel sauce. Just as much as you want. I like quite a bit. Like milk in. So you never know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Put the milk in. Stir it up again. The caramel would have gone to the bottom. I didn't even say what I was making. I'm making a caramel iced latte, except I never put ice cubes in it because it's already cold, and then that just makes it watery, and it just makes it so there's less coffee. So first things first, I've woken up this morning and I've checked my TikTok, and I think I've accidentally rage baited people. So I posted like, because when I lift my eyebrows, right, I don't get wrinkles. So I posted like, why don't I get wrinkles? Hoping somebody would just be like, here's a scientific reason. Instead, I've rage baited people. Some people are like really nice in the comments. They're like, so this could be the reason. And then some people are just like, why are people so angry? What do I do to anger them? So yeah, I've woken up to that. I'm not actually sure how many comments are on there. I think it's nearly over like 400. TikTok famous? No. That's rage bait as well. I need to stop. Went to the pantomime last night, and my favourite actor. Now, he's my favourite actor, but I don't know how to say his second name. It's like Joe Trasinki or something like that. His dad's famous. He was in the pantomime. He's always in the pantomime. He's done it for 6 years here. And we were sat in like the middle, so it's like a big space. So normally in the theatre you have to keep standing up and sitting down to let people in and out. But we booked the ones where there was a massive space, so you didn't have to do that. Also because they were like the last tickets, because we booked the panto really late this year. Whereas normally we're really on it, but we didn't. Anyway, he plays a character called Buttons. Classic panto name. And he came down the middle and he was like saying hello to everyone. And I was like, I've always been one of those people who don't understand like the excitement and the freak out when you see somebody slightly famous or somebody that you like. I could not stop smiling. No, I didn't go like crazy. I was like, oh my god, hi. He was like, hi. And then he moved on, and that was the conversation, that was it. But like, I was so in awe. Because like, I read his book, I've like watched his documentary, and he's got a show coming here, but he's touring, and that's £21 to go and see. So I'm gonna book that. It's like in April, so I'm gonna book that because he did it. He did it this year, and he toured it, but he didn't do it in Norwich. He only did it in like major cities. So this year it's nice to know that he's coming to Norwich. So we're gonna hopefully book tickets to see that. I'm prepared to go by myself. But like, I hate going to these things by myself. Never been to like a restaurant by myself. Never been to the cinema by myself. So it's quite a lot, you know. But I am prepared. I'm not prepared. I'll probably get there and not go in. No, I will. I am going into this because I'm a fan. Right, I actually need to get ready. I just got back from volunteering. God. Okay, so I was not expecting this at all. So basically, before Christmas, so it's 29th today, before Christmas, I took in like homemade brownies and 3 tubs of sweets. And then I handmade all of occupational therapy and physiotherapy gift like cards. And I've gone in today and I've gotten Christmas presents. It's so I was not expecting it. Like, they came up and they were like, oh, we got you a little gift, and it was all wrapped up, and they actually like took time and effort to wrap it up and do all of that for me. Like, I'm just a volunteer. It's so nice to see. And then I've got I've got a frame of like everything I've collected in volunteering. So I've got their Christmas cards they got me, and a patient gave me a card and he painted me. And then I had to write, we do like mental imagery because it's meant to get like the synapses working if you're imagining it. And I wrote the fishing mental imagery script for our ward. But yeah, so that's in there. Well, a version I did is in there, then they've got the other main version. But yeah, it is so cute, and I'm so happy. Oh, okay, I've arrived. I think football's on because it was hell to get here. Also, rant, my biggest pet peeve, okay, in driving is when people cut you up. Like, so we were queuing to get into the car park area. If you know Norwich, Riverside is hell, especially when football's on, which I didn't realise, otherwise I wouldn't have come today. So somebody was like, it was like that, and then they literally was going at like 40 and just swerved in. Also, all the way here, I had fucking Kermit staring into my soul. Somebody in front was like, the sticker was like, Kermit is my god. And then they had like the whole Muppet collection in the back of their car, like at the window in the boot. So I just had Kermit staring into my soul. Oh god. Anyway, I had a good sing-song to get here, and now I'm gonna go in Boots, which is just behind me, to get this present. I can't spend any money, so if I see a sale, I cannot spend money because I've got no money. Right, let's go get this present. I need to get the receipt. Out. In and out, there was no queues. Sorry. No information about me on there. But yeah. Only had until the 30th. Oh yeah, I had to collect it by Tuesday. Yeah. It's lucky I went and collected it today, because I'm not here tomorrow. I'm going to my granny's in London. Well, it's just on the outskirts of London, but it still is London. I don't really know. Right. Tesco's to get food. I actually need to start going back to the gym though, because Christmas, I didn't think I'd actually eaten that much, but I did. So back to the gym. I go swimming a lot. Well, I've recently started going swimming because my gym has a pool, which I was looking for in a gym. So like, I really don't like going to the gym. Basically, long story short, I threw up on my instructor's trainers at my old gym and I never went back. I had to get the doctor to write me a letter because I was in a 3-year contract. 3 years for a gym. And like, I didn't even mean to get into this contract. I was just too socially awkward to say that I didn't want a 3-year contract. And I already signed the papers because that's the only contract they did. Anyway, threw up on his shoes, got a doctor's letter to cancel this contract because that's the only way to do it. And bear in mind, I was paying £30 a month, right? My new gym membership is £44 a month, but I only have to keep that membership for 3 months. That's the contract, and then you can cancel it any time after 3 months. So I'm quite happy about that, and I can also use my NHS card to get a discount after 3 months. So it's not bad, and I actually am using it. That's the thing. That's why I did the 3 months, because I wanted to make sure I was actually using it. But I love swimming. Like, it's so freeing. And sometimes there's like a class, they do like a baby and mother class, not pregnant, not got a child. So I'm in the other lane. They kind of split the pool in half because it's not a big pool, it's, you know, but they split it in half and they've got the music going as all these ladies like jumping about, getting fit.
and I'm just swimming along to the music. It's great. I really wanted to get headphones that could go underwater, but they're so expensive. So maybe next year, maybe if I'm still going next year. I think I've got commitment issues. I don't know. But maybe next year if I'm going. I really want to lose weight this year. That's my goal. I really want to lose weight. I want to keep going because I was doing well. I did, in 3 months last year, I lost 1.5 stone, and I put it back, well, I put half of it back on. So probably a bit less than half. Yeah, less than half. So I want to lose that again because I went on medication, and this medication made me like ravenous. Like I was never full, and I came off it because of that reason, because I put on 3 stone from that medication, because the side effect was you were hungry 24/7, and I was warned about it, and I was like, at this point I need to take that those meds. So I just took it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and do it. So, but yeah, now I want to lose that weight. Now I've come off the medication, I'm in a lot more of a stable place, ready to lose that weight. Although I was very anxious going into Boots because there's so many people. But that's another thing I need to get over, is anxiety. And a lot of other things. But therapy, I'm starting trauma therapy next year. My therapist does a type of trauma therapy, so I'm starting that, which is going to be really difficult. I know, he's warned me this. It's going to bring up a lot of memories. We're going to focus on 3 traumas that I've had in my life, starting with the worst trauma that I went through, and then easing it off with the last trauma, I think. So I've just got to keep stable, keep an eye on my medication, just do everything I can to make myself the best version of me.
It is currently 8:24. I got back from therapy at 7:45, and it was not a great session. So at the moment I'm sat in the dark. I was on TikTok. People still be commenting. People are mean, but that's a whole nother story. Just gonna get ready for bed and just contemplate life. Although I was meant to do some uni today, but I never got round to that. But that's okay, because I did have a 3-hour nap from 2:30, I want to say, till about 5. So 2.5 hours. Not bad. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a great day. Or is having a great day if you're watching this later. But yeah, so much love. Keep going. You're amazing in everything that you do.